Okay, we are still in January. This is an audiobook, number 6, A Prayer for the Crown Shy by Becky Chambers. So this is the second book in the series. It's the continuing story of the T-Monk and the robot that are going around, his world. People have found out about the robot and they're curious. Again, this is more of a book about the process versus the journey. I gave it a 3. I think the whole series is kind of maybe a vacation read. It's just okay for me. I know some people really like it. I'm more on the fence. Book 7 is All Things Bright and Beautiful by James Herriot. This is the second book in the series, and it is in the 1940s and his practice as a vet in a small town in England. The book is very similar, in my opinion, to the first one. There's mainly discussion about going off to the various farms and helping with the cows and the horses and some pets. I wish there was more interpersonal development and relationship development versus just the animal side of it. I really, really like the BBC series, and that is my recommendation. I'm not going to read the rest of the series. There's like 4 or 5 more books, and it's just okay for me. And book 8 is 107 Days by Kamala Harris. I'm actually reading this, or read it for an online book club, the Governords. And I ended up giving it an overall of 3. It's basically her discussion of her presidential campaign after Joe Biden dropped out. It's a little bit in diary form. At times I think she brings in some interesting things, but a lot of it, in my opinion, is sort of a diary form. It does give you an insight into politics, which I do find very interesting. I think she's afraid to criticize what was going on with Biden and the Democratic Party. She's a little bit critical of Trump, but I think, she is a politician, and I believe that she will probably run for office at some point again, in some capacity.